That's on the news. And here we find power-hungry politicians seeking to remove Tinubu presidency. That's one of the headlines on the Vanguard. Meanwhile, this one's Jonathan to Kiyamo Odinkalu, keep off my political journey. Jonathan to Kiyamo Odinkalu, keep off my political journey. I was watching and that summit also had senators, current serving senators in that summit. And I would say it was very insightful, some of the things that he said. Ethnicity, religion, destroying our democracy. Shehu Sani, why Wike is yet to face PDP sanction. Why Wike is yet to face sanction PDP. And those are some of the headlines from the Vanguard newspaper. If we go to the Punch, you find some interesting headlines as well, and a few of them here. But remember that you can send messages to us on WhatsApp 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. Nigerian embassies hit by unpaid rent, salary arrears. So we took it to wherever we took it to. Like, we somehow managed to take this behavior to. Okay, so this is big. Nigerian embassies hit by unpaid rent, salary arrears, and the federal government has admitted to it. So the operational difficulties across some of the consular missions abroad. The Minister of Foreign Affairs was speaking about it on Monday through its spokesperson, and was trying to highlight the challenges that is disrupting the smooth functioning of some of the missions. You can go over to the Punch and get details, so you can look at it and even get an idea into what the scale of this issue is. But it has a lot to do with the finances and budgets and so on and so forth. But, I mean, how can we owe salaries for people working in our embassies, and not just owe them, now we're owing arrears, and then we're not paying our rent? And there was one time people even had to post videos of the embassy. I think the one in where there was a power problem. $600 million monthly diaspora remittances of reforms. 2027 PDP obedience tackle Wike over Jonathan Obi. 0817 923 0007. 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0007. 0817 923 0002. Strike threat. Resident doctors give federal government 10 days ultimatum. Now I was saying this when we had nurses and then we had doctors, and I said, oh, there's still resident doctors to go. And here we are, resident doctors already issued an ultimatum. We'll see how it plays out. 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0007. You can also call 0817 923 0003. Any of those numbers to get through to us this morning on the show. All right, we'll see if we can take on Facebook. We are live at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Let me remind us on Facebook 92.3, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. That's the handle. So live, you can join, watch, and listen to us at the same time. JJ, we begin with you from Rumigbo. Good morning.
Andrew, thank you very much. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
The advice given by IBA to the chairman, I think, is a way to go. Instead of them looking for how to brew crisis, think of development of your area. Like I said yesterday, I heard in the news that one of the sole administrators renovated a clinic in his local government, and I feel ashamed for others who couldn't make anything that people will remember them for. So for me, I think this is the knife and the yam is in your hand, and you have everything to make sure that your people are developed. Then Nigeria embassy owing salaries and too. Remember what we did to other embassies here that they are owing ground rent. Maybe sticking to it on us too. You know, in international politics, it's it for that. So for me, I think we need to do well so that we are not affected. Thank you very much.
All right, JJ, thank you. Mufasa from NTA Roads, over to you now. Good morning.
Yeah, hi Andrew, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, according to the federal government, that desperate politicians seeking to remove Tinubu from office. For me, I think that is laughable and diversionary. It is the performance of the occupant of the office that will determine whether he will stay or will be kicked out. Currently, if you go around this country, even outside this country, Nigerians are complaining of how battered the economy is. People are finding it very difficult to fend for their family. Businesses are shutting down. So for me, it has nothing to do with desperate politicians. They should move away from all of these, their diversionary tactics, and begin to work for Nigeria. That is what will determine whether you will be kicked out or not. And the federal government has welcomed the conviction of Simon Ekpa. Andrew, Simon Ekpa was arrested in November last year. It didn't take up to a year for the government of Finland to secure a conviction. Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention for more than, I don't know, it should be more than 5 years now. And they've not been able to arrive at any logical conclusion on that matter. So what are we doing? Are we just joking or become a laughing stock? Our judicial system should sit up and begin to do things rightly. That's my position. Have a fantastic day.
All right, let's go to Yenegua. Gift, good morning.
Good morning, Ifiemi Andrew. How are you, my brother?
Fine, thank you. Go on.
Yeah, God bless you. Let me talk about Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, who is trying to advise either pay off my lien. Is that the right word to use? I believe he's a Democrat that people have been celebrating all over the world. If somebody is making his own opinion, the man does not even have the power to stop you from testing. He even used the word may or might. It's not even shall, because it's not the court. So why are you sounding the way you're sounding? Why are you angry with that very word coming from Festus Kayamo? They should calm down at times. You are talking about others, but you don't want people to talk about you. I'm surprised to hear this from someone that is highly placed in the person of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. It is disappointing from my own end. I'm telling you. Then the local government, the advice from the sole administrator, that is the way to go. And I'm believing God that these guys will do extremely well with what is playing out. Thank you, Ifiemi Andrew. Take care. God bless.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so that's why I always encourage us to try and read the story so we understand better the concept, and then you maybe get you might have a better imagination of what the tone would be behind those headlines. I mean, newspapers and headlines are designed to get you to react like you just did, but if you are patient enough to, open it and then look at the details of it, then it gives you a better picture of the situation. And I'd encourage that you do that. I can't go into the details of trying to explain to you what's there and who wrote what. But actually, the only thing I can say is it wasn't basically a statement directly from Goodluck Jonathan. It was Robert Azibaula that wrote a statement. And in the statement, he was not telling them that the president cannot run or they should stay clear of him wanting to run. No, it says they shouldn't say things about his political journey because they don't have the clarity about what might have happened in his political journey. And so, yes, and that's it. And I don't think there's anything undemocratic about a person saying, you don't understand my story, so it would be better you don't say too much. Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from, please. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Thank you. My name is Bright Wish. I'm calling from
All right, Bright, go on.
I want to thank God for the elected chairman, more especially the one from Obiakpo. But I want to beg him one thing, him and his wife, both of them are PhD holders, to help me demolish that building that is facing Obiakpo local government. And this that building, I think it was erected by the former chairman, Chijoke Hunwo. Let him demolish that building because that place is supposed to be car park and not where they will rent structure. Then PDP to sanction Wike. Who are they to sanction Wike? The man that have built a party, okay, that have sponsored party, making peace, making sure that people remain in the party. They want to sanction Wike. I don't think anybody is there to do that such because Wike stands to make PDP strong and stronger and more future to come. Thank you, Worship Bright.
All right, Bright. Thank you very much. The number still is 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003 on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Again on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. That is the handle. Some of your messages here. This person says, let's just give it a minute. Okay. Victor Emmanuel, question is, can this elected chairman give Tinubu victory in 2027? Capital no. Tinubu's government has shown how incompetent they are in how it is ruling the country. This will be the end of him. That's from Victor Emmanuel. Alari Spieth says, I join commercial drivers to urge the chairman of Obiakpo and Faga to please remove touts from the road. He's watching from Ishiokpo, okay? Patrick Amadi says, good morning. I'll urge ADC party not to waste their precious time in court because it is not going to hold any water. Stephen Igbikis, good morning. On the just concluded reverse local election, early day as a Nigerian, I wonder if there would be any transparent election. In where? Because this is just to bridge the gap to democracy in Nigeria. Very unfortunate. Justice Ori. Okay, JFET. I would advise former President Jonathan not to contest. Congratulations to those that won in the election. Stephen Igbiki says, good morning. Okay, we already took that one. Justice Ori, will Nigeria ever get past the stage of strike by medical professionals? Nurses just ended theirs, and now it is resident doctors. PDP cannot sanction Wike. They know. That's from Amoefe. Patrick Amadi. Okay. Lorenzo Delight. The admonition of the sole administrator is in the right direction. Skifu Piro, newly elected chairman of Eche, should do something about herdsmen in Eche. Right. Another thing we should also consider is the newly elected chairman, are they going to get into office immediately? Are they resuming work now? Or they resume work after the emergency rule has been lifted? That's also, all right. So, because some of you are already saying, oh, this or that. So are they now waiting till, are they going to wait until 18th of September? That's if on the 18th, the emergency rule will be lifted. Expectations are they should just go in there now. But the administrator is still here, and he had appointed administrators at the local government level. So pretty sure it would have to be a proper transition. Jonathan remains the only solution to Nigeria's economic problems. Fidelis Elemowa. Thank God Ability says the structure have been captured back. The governor can now return. Let peace reign. Blessed Allah. Iba swearing in local government chairman-elect. This is showing us that we are not operating democracy in this country at all. That's blessed. Skifu Piro says, I don't think PDP have the capacity to sanction Wike. Okay. Let's take some of your messages on WhatsApp as well. Remember, you can call 0817-923-0002. Let's see if we can take one more call. Lugard in Eche, good morning.
Andrew, greetings Meche to you.
Greetings.
Yeah, the Luga man.
Okay.
Saturday, just selection. Andrew, let me shock you. First in the history of Ward 16, more especially Apok, where I come from, there was nothing like voting because the reasons are the people make their position known that they were marginalized. Andrew, you are aware that I told you that our neighboring communities have solar street lights. Apok is the center of Obite. Obite have solar street lights. Center of Umoye have street lights. Center of Odufo. Center of they have solar street lights.
So just to make it short, Lugard, because we're already out of time, you're saying because they feel sidelined and that's why people in your ward did not come out to vote.
The people refused to cast their vote to any candidate. They said they were marginalized. And
all right, Lugard, thank you. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time, but we get your point already. And just to also say, because I was thinking about it yesterday, a lot of people were asking, the governor did not. It shows that in Opobonkoro, I think they had only one candidate from the APC. And I'm just saying, it might not be true. It might not be accurate, but because I thought about it, if they had only one candidate and it was a candidate of the APC or from the APC, the governor is from the PDP. So I don't think you'd expect him to come and vote for an APC candidate during the polls. If the PDP had a candidate there, maybe then he would have come out to vote for the PDP candidate. Unfortunately, we only had one candidate, and it was the APC candidate in Opobonkoro. And so, people of the APC and those who support the man because of whatever the candidate stands for are those that will go out to vote. The governor is a member of the PDP, so possibly might be the reason why. Like I said, I'm just putting 2 + 2. There might be another reason, I don't know. FCT minister is making democracy a laughing stock. And the international community goes by the way he was explaining his influence in purported local government election, no go general justice. On WhatsApp, Tango Ability already took kudos to executive chairman of Iche for his decision to fight land grabbers. The rate of these land grabbers taking people's land is fast becoming alarming. That's Christian Williams. Good morning, Andrew. It is not news that democracy died in this country long ago. What we had last Saturday was obviously selection and not an election. BG from Igruta. That one is from you. Someone says suspension of sound mining activities in the Che area should be done with total sincerity. Fidelis and MO1 from Chokocho. You sent that one in. And Andrew, PDP doesn't have the balls to sanction Wiki. I think if they want to, they would. They're bold enough, but they would also do their calculations and look at what's in front of them. But then what's most important is I think they have what it takes. That would be a better language to use. They have what it takes. If they want to, they would make their decisions and decide. But at the moment, they haven't. So let's wait and see. My name is Ifiemi Andrew. We're going to commercial now, and then business news follows at 7. Good morning.